Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Christie Park for the match of the round. And the game was scheduled for a 5:10 kickoff, but we're almost 1 hour after that scheduled time. Due to lightning, the game was delayed, and he's up on the attack early with Mona Walker with a speculative effort from distance. Signed a long time ago, but first let's watch Lancaster here driving into the area. Great run from Lancaster. That was close to the far post. It might be a little too far out for a shot on goal, and looking at Garlich's run up, instead it is right at goal off the bar. Garlich, well struck. I think Sophie Magus may have got a touch on that. Good opportunity for the Ravens. Sunaga has Ansard, and how about that for a ball? Ansard will get there before the keeper, and Ansard has the whole goal, cuts it back, 1-0 Ravens. Fantastic work from Alyssa Ansard. Finished off by Morgan Roberts. And the home team are in front. It was all Miku Sunaga's pass. An ideal pass with the outside of the right foot. Can't find Lancaster, but now the space opens up and Lancaster should keep that in. She does. Options are in the area. Great ball in. Cross is there. Cross heads toward goal. And Sophie Hoban taps it in. And again, the Ravens concede late, and that's a coach killer. But APIA won't care because they're level with 90 seconds remaining in the first half. A delightful delivery from Charlotte Lancaster. As Golding wide right, that's where the ball goes. As the fog descends on Christie Park. Ball gets played into the area, falls to Lancaster, over the bar. Eliza Coleman, strong hands from the Ravens keeper because Charlotte Lancaster let fly there. Rose forward for Hoban now, and Hoban goes down. And Nina Cortez points to the spot. It was unlucky for Nat Sproul, I think, and the Ravens, but the referee had no choice but to point to the spot. Croft steps up, and Crofts, that's a poor penalty. Well saved by Coleman. Very, very disappointing for APIA. Turns away from Halls as well. Walker now feeds in Lancaster. Lancaster getting into the area, does well. Charlotte Lancaster, Coleman saves again. Having a fantastic game is Eliza Coleman. As Hoban, Fragale Central. I need to speak to Macron about these numbers, but here is Miku Sunaga now. Options available. Garlich on the left. Bianca Garlich on debut. Finds the top corner, and the Ravens, they had to hold off chance after chance. Eliza Coleman making save after save. They withstood all those opportunities, and with their first, Sunaga plays the ball in. Ball through again, and Sard now rounds the keeper. Alyssa Ansard makes it 3-1. She's deserved that goal. Been phenomenal this evening. And Alyssa Ansard makes it 3-1 in the space of minutes. Corner comes in. Good ball again. Oh, a great header from Mona Walker. Game on here at Christie Park. Excellent delivery from Alyssa Rose, and the header was even better from Mona Walker. Rose, good ball for Fragale, who has a go. Oh, Fragale, it's off the bar. Some save again. Eliza Coleman, performance of the year so far, without a doubt. Shot from Hoban, and again, Eliza Coleman is really turning it up for the camera. This time holding onto the ball, didn't even need to tip it away. That's the confidence oozing from Coleman. Here's Hoban, nice turn. Through for Crofts now. Lancaster's at the far post. Ball comes across, and it's 3-3. Charlotte Lancaster finally gets her goal. This time Eliza Coleman couldn't deny her. Delightful square pass from Ashcroft. And Charlotte Lancaster arrives at the back post to make it 3-3. This game just keeps on giving. 6 goals in this thriller at the moment. Crofts did enough to put her head there ahead of Channing. Crofts goes direct to goal! Just wide of the target. Coleman was scrambling. Probably would have saved it, to be fair, if it was on target. And now Ansard runs at the APIA defence, looking for Charalumbus. How about that for a ball? And they've run into each other. Charalumbus over the bar. What a chance for the Ravens. Some counter-attack led by Alyssa Ansard. Edwards heads it on. Kachik loses possession. Bella Edwards to win it for the Ravens. Some save from Sophie Magus. And again, it took a deflection. It was harder than it looked to save. The chance is on again. Magus spills and collects at the second attempt. Some goalkeeping from Sophie Magus. Heart rate levels are through the roof, no doubt. Pipino wins the header. Good use of the body from Hoban, but across came Keisha Allen to clear away. And that will be that. I tipped to draw pre-game, and that's the way it finishes here at Christie Park. What a game of football we were treated to. The Gladesville Ravens 3, APIA Leichhardt 3. One of the games of the season.